What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another How I Would Have Made It video. Today, we are going to be talking about how I would have made Batman and Robin. Oh, shit. Okay, so this movie is universally known as the worst. I repeat, the worst Batman movie and worst superhero movie of all time. Of all time. And they're not wrong. This movie is not good. I mean, I could sit here and I can argue how Superman 4 is way worse, but, I don't know if I want to play that fight right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So, first of all, let's figure out exactly what went wrong. First of all, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze is the first problem here. Why is he Mr. Freeze? Why? And then all the ice puns he makes. It completely ruins the movie. And then you have Batgirl, who doesn't make sense to why she's here because the movie's called Batman and Robin. So, we have a lot to fix with this movie in this video today. So, I don't know what they were thinking about back in 1997, but here we go. I'm going to try my best to fix this train wreck of a movie and tell you guys how I would have made Batman and Robin. Let's begin. Okay, first of all, when it comes to changing things in the movie, what I think needs to be changed first and foremost is the actor for Mr. Freeze. The actor, I don't know who could have done this role, but Arnold, I'm sorry, I love you in Terminator and in Predator and a bunch of other movies I can't think off the top of my head right now, but you didn't do this role right, buddy. And honestly, it's not really Arnold's fault. It's the script and what they gave him. But personally, I would not have Arnold be Mr. Freeze in this movie. I would just change the actor straight up. That's what we need to do first. We need to change Mr. Freeze, the actor. We also need to get rid of his little goons. That is so ridiculously cartoony and Lego Batman style cartoony for Mr. Freeze to have goons. Mr. Freeze, to me, should not have goons, period. That's the first problem that needs to be changed. The second thing that I would do with this movie is get rid of Batgirl. Get rid of her. Like, take her and just throw her out the window. Like, I'm serious. Just hit the ejector seat in the Batcave or in the Batmobile and just launch her ass the hell out of here because she should not be here, period. Like that's the first problem. That's the second problem, is Batgirl. This is called Batman and Robin. Why is Batgirl here? She should not be here. So Batgirl needs to be taken out, period. No hints to her coming in another movie or nothing. Just completely remove her from this movie. That's the second thing I would do. The third thing that I would do, though, and this is what I think people are going to maybe disagree with me a little bit. I would keep the villains. I would keep Bane. I would keep Poison Ivy. I would keep Mr. Freeze. I do not think I need to remove the villains. I do not think I need to add villains. I think the villains, for the amount of villains they have, is fine. I think it's how they use the villains. Like, for example, Bane. Bane is pretty much exactly how I would expect Bane to be in that movie. And honestly, Bane is the only thing I like about Batman and Robin. It is. It's the only thing I like about Batman and Robin is Bane. Because he's like this huge dude, Like, I love it so much. I love that. Like Bane, that's how I think of I think he's an example of Bane, how I think of Bane should be. Now, like Dark Knight Rises Bane. I like Dark Knight Rises Bane, but that's not exactly Bane to me. Bane is like Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, where he's like, "Rawr," type of thing. Like that's the Bane I like, and that's what he was in the movie. That's what I prefer. I would prefer that type of Bane. So Bane, I think they did good. Bane, I think they did good. That looked good. And Poison Ivy, she looked good. She looked sexy. She got the red hair. She looks the part. She sounds the part. She acts the part. I don't think there's anything really wrong with those two characters. Mr. Freeze, like I said, I would change the actor. I'd change the script a little bit, and I would keep him in the movie still. I think it's just the dialogue and the script that needs to be changed and rewritten a bit. I don't think the villains need to be removed. I don't think villains need to be added. I think it's fine. The villain count is fine. And you will see when I get more into depth of how I would make this movie. So, the plot of this movie. The plot would be Batman and Robin becoming a real dynamic duo. Like, the movie's called Batman and Robin. You need to make the movie about them too. Just like when you like Spider-Man or Superman. What is the movie about? It's about Spider-Man. It's about Superman. What is this movie called? Batman and Robin. It needs to be about Batman. It needs to be about Robin. It needs to be about their relationship. Because let's think about Batman Forever. Okay, Batman Forever. Robin was only Robin in that movie for like 20, 30 minutes. He wasn't Robin for long. This movie should be about them learning how to be a team and learning how to work together. That's what this movie should be about. Another thing I would change about this movie is the tone. The tone, oh God, it needs to be changed. The tone needs to be changed. It's too cartoony. It's way too much Adam West. As a matter of fact, it's way worse than Adam West type of, like, style of tone. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, the tone needs to be changed. I would change the tone to something like Batman Returns tone. That's what I would do. Because it's not the first Batman movie with Joker. It's more like Batman Returns, because I want to put some jokes in there, like some funny things in there. I want to, but I also don't want it to be too serious, but I also do want it to be serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to have a balance with those types of movies. So tone needs to be more like Batman Returns level of tone. And then I think another thing I would change would be the suits. Obviously, the bat nipples. Just remove the bat nipples, and I think the suits are good. I think you just need to remove that little weirdness and the bat buttocks, and then we'll be good. Then we'll be good. But yeah, change the suits to get rid of the nipples, and then going back to what this movie would be about, what I would be using the villains for. So this movie would be about testing the teamwork between the two. So with Bane, it would be the strength. So they would need to know how to take Bane down together working together with their strength-wise, testing their strength. And then with Poison Ivy, it would be testing their emotional mentality and how, I think I needed more work with Poison Ivy and what I would do with her to test the heroes, but I think I can make it work. And then Mr. Freeze, I would test the intellect of Robin and Batman. So yeah, that's pretty much the main things I would change about the movie. I think literally the only problems with the movie is the script, some of the characters and the dialogue, and the costumes for Batman and Robin. Those need to be changed. When all that's changed and we switch the tone to something more like Batman Returns, I think that would have made the movie way much better. That would have, improved this movie dramatically and made this maybe a good Batman film instead of a bad Batman film like it was. So yeah, that's how I would have made Batman and Robin. A little more bullet pointed scripted video here. Not much else I can really say about this film, but I don't know. That's all I got for you guys. So let me know what you guys think about these changes, and do you think that this would have been that my idea would have been better? Would you have added some different things, some different elements? Would you have, maybe you don't agree with me. Maybe you just don't think this movie should have been made, period. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.